Knight Rider theme right there.
That's what Reggie Bush said. Same exact thing. It does sound like Michael Knight.
That was deja vu
Michael.
in such a big way. He used those exact words.
It's crazy. Shout out to Reg. What's up, Reg?
This is Good Morning Football. We're counting down the days to Dallas. So let's head back 9 years in time in the hot draft time machine. So today let's go to 2009. What was going on in the NFL that year?
Well, the #1 pick was to the Detroit Lions, and who'd they take? They didn't screw it up. They took Matthew Stafford.
There we go.
Who they've already signed to 2 new deals. This is
Two?
the guy. Yeah, look. He got
made
his rookie.
baseball money since
That's
he's been
it.
in?
That's good. And some of these are interesting, though. Jason Smith flamed out in the league, out of the league. Tyson Jackson hasn't had the career he'd want from #3 overall. Aaron Curry was viewed as Quentin Nelson this year.
Ooh.
The cleanest prospect you will ever
Played with
see.
both of those guys.
Wake Forest.
Wake Forest.
Stafford and Curry.
He won the buckets.
man.
There he is, the cleanest
You're right.
prospect. It doesn't always work out, even for the cleanest
Scary.
prospect.
Lofa Tatupu made him pay $35,000
For his
on rookie
number?
night.
Oh, for real?
night.
For the bill?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All
Just
right.
outed Lofa.
That is-
Lofa like money. I
Lofa,
think.
we don't like bullying. Mark Sanchez, #5. The Jets, of course, traded up with the Browns to get that. A really interesting draft, but what I love most about it, some steals and some value. Let's look at the best first-round steal.
Okay.
Clay Matthews slipping all the way to the end of the first round of the Packers, still playing for them today at a high level. How about LaShawn McCoy slipping all the way to 53rd overall of the
Wow.
Eagles? And it wasn't like he didn't have a great career at Pittsburgh.
There's
He was
questions on the
dominant.
knees, right?
Questions on the knees, questions on the size. LaShawn McCoy, maybe the best active running back when you look at the career as a whole
point.
right now. And then undrafted, Arian Foster. For a couple years out of Tennessee, Arian Foster was the guy in the NFL.
True.
You remember him from fantasy football, but also those Texans teams were really good. They won their division. Him and Matt Schaub and Andre Johnson had something going.
Yeah.
I like this draft. I think it's really solid. Some other names, just real quick. Alex Mack, okay, still playing obviously at a high level. TJ Lang, still playing at a high level. How about this one? 232nd overall.
What you got?
Patriots took a guy, a quarterback in college, Julian Edelman. Still going at it. He's now 32 years old, coming back from that ACL. I like the 2009
pick?
NFL
So do
draft. 232. That's where Julian Edelman is.
Draft
awesome.
coming up. That's great for these young guys to hear.
I mean, did you even watch the NFL in 2009 if you didn't have an Arian Foster jersey?
Yeah, it was everything.
You're right.
Ran fantasy too.
All right,
Man, it was great.
so I'll do 2009 movies with, but I want to do it with a twist, with some current storylines.
I love it.
Here's some movies
Do it.
that you should have saw in 2009. If you haven't, watch them now and think about these storylines. The Hangover. It's the Eagles. Let's see what happens after that Super Bowl, because a lot of teams, they have that Super Bowl hangover. Avatar. That's Julio Jones. I mean, it's just plain and simple. Have you seen this guy run and jump? Paranormal Activity. That's Antonio Brown. When he runs routes out there, oftentimes it seems like he's floating on the field like Prince and Dave Chappelle. District 9. It's Drew Brees, you know, it's District 9. Regardless
9.
of the type of talent that he has around him, it's his district, and it will always
Peter
be
Jackson,
his
District
district.
9.
There you go. Fast and Furious. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. That's the Jags defense. Fast and Furious. They're flying around in the Furious out there on the field. The Hurt Locker. David Johnson, we need you back, baby. We hear that he's looking good, and he said he's going to be back on the field. The Blind Side. That is Andrew Luck. If you don't protect his blind side, we're not going to see one of the best quarterbacks we've seen in quite some time. In Notorious. That's the Biggie movie. They say Biggie was the best of all times. That's Tom Brady.
Okay.
So those are the movies.
I'm going to let you
should have saw in
finish,
2009.
but Kanye West and Taylor Swift, So Dirty in 2009 at the MTV Awards, Music Awards. And that's sort of what I think of when I think pop culture. It was an amazing year for Kanye West. It was also an amazing year for Chris Brown's Forever with that wedding. Remember the wedding?
Oh, yeah.
The
They
viral
go down
video?
the aisle, everyone, all the groomsmen.
Oh, those
Are you
entries.
kidding?
Oh, yeah. I
They were
didn't know
like-
that was the song.
With
Yeah, that
the
was
flowers and everybody
Yes,
had sunglasses
I remember
on.
that.
That was the viral video
yes, yeah.
of 2009. And I made a K-list for taking a look
K-list.
at my hot songs. Forever by Drake, Kanye, Lil Wayne and Eminem. Death of Auto-Tune, quickly followed with Jay-Z, Run This Town. Jay-Z was on fire. Poker Face, Lady Gaga ran the show. Temper Trap, I liked the song Sweet Disposition, and Crown on the Ground by Sleigh Bells. A little indie choice, but goes so hard.
Nice.
Those things still play. Poker Face gets a lot of play in my house
Yeah?
on the Alexa. My son plays all the
It was,
time.
I'd say the most popular music, though, of that time was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, of course, died and passed away in 2009, and the internet, like, crashed for 30 minutes. You
Album
couldn't-
sales.
Just all of the music, but all of the Google searches and the Twitter searches, we were locked out of the internet for 30 minutes that year.
You're right. And I mean, the Kanye thing was massive, too. The Kanye with Taylor Swift. The president of the United States reacted to it and called Kanye a jackass on a live mic.
remember that.
The sitting president, and not this one. 2009, if you worked in sports at the time, you remember this one because this was the year of the Favre drama. This was nuts. Brett Favre leaves Green Bay, obviously very awkward. 1 year in the New York Jets, chucks 22 interceptions in his sleep like it's no big deal, and then he retires. Let's follow some dates here. Retires from football again on February 11th. Rumors start to swirl. He might be interested in Minnesota. He always want to play against Green Bay. Now we're looking at shots of his ranch in Kiln, Mississippi. It's an Armadillo Ranch. It's a lot of statements from his agent, Bus Cook. A lot of interviews with Jay Glazer. And there's the old gunslinger. All right. He tells the Vikings, I will make my decision by July 30th at the start of camp. July 30th. Smart. Okay. On July 28th, he says, I'm going to remain retired. 2 days prior. Oh, that would have been fun. Too bad. August 18th, he tells the Vikings, I'm in. He's on the jet. Imagine that. The middle of training camp, August 18th, he comes out on the jet and says, I'm your guy. You think, this is crazy, Brett. What are you doing? He had an amazing season.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Percy Harvin looked like the best player in the world. Brett Favre, here we see him on the field against Philadelphia. He went into Lambeau Field and destroyed them.
Torched them.
Just torched them. I think he had 4 touchdowns, no picks. It was an unbelievable display. All the way to the NFC title game where he's intercepted by Tracy Porter because Tracy Porter ended dreams that season. The Percy right there. Favre had an amazing thing, but that summer in 2009 was bat bleep insane. We've never seen anything like it. He had another in Minnesota that wasn't as good, but that was the story from start to finish. Not only in the NFL, almost in America was with Brett Favre going to come out, and he did.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
You remember?
It's like a movie.
Imagine rolling into training camp August 18th, be like, I'm here, never played here before, I'm like Favre Packer.
Favre in purple.
Yeah, and it worked. It worked great.
It's weird.
They booed him at Lambeau.
This music works great.
It does.
I feel like I just want this to like follow me throughout the day.
Yeah.
Just punctuate my entire day with this music.
This is hot in Kiln, Mississippi. I do like this music.
Hey, we'll be
Took a
back.
pill and
After
a
this,
Ibiza.
a lot to talk about Des Bryant, possible landing destinations for him in the draft. Like just over a week.